In a shocking twist of events that has fans stunned, Weezer bassist Scott Schreiner took the stage at Coachella on April 12, just 4 days after his wife, Jillian Lauren, was shot by police and arrested during a terrifying incident in Los Angeles. Scott Schreiner, known for his longtime role with the iconic alternative rock band Weezer, didn't miss a beat when he hit the stage at one of the world's biggest music festivals. But behind the scenes, his world had been turned upside down by a police shooting, an arrest, and an unexpected link to a chaotic police operation. Let's rewind. On April 8, the Los Angeles Police Department was assisting the California Highway Patrol in tracking down 3 hit-and-run suspects who fled to the Eagle Rock neighborhood of Los Angeles. As officers canvassed the area, they spotted a woman with a handgun at a nearby residence. That woman was later identified as Jillian Lauren, also legally known as Jillian Schreiner, true crime author, speaker, and wife of bassist Scott Schreiner. Jillian Lauren isn't just a familiar name in the world of true crime. She's a best-selling author, known for diving into some of the darkest, most twisted stories imaginable. But this time she became part of the story herself. According to the LAPD, officers ordered her to drop the weapon multiple times. But she didn't comply. Schreiner then pointed the handgun at the officers, and an officer-involved shooting occurred. She was struck by gunfire and immediately taken to a local hospital. The good news, her injuries were non-life-threatening. But the fallout was far from over. Police later discovered that Jillian was not one of the suspects involved in the hit-and-run. She had no connection to the original crime scene. It was later determined that Schreiner was uninvolved in the hit-and-run and lived at the residence where she was observed. Still, the fact that she allegedly raised a firearm at officers couldn't be ignored. She was absentee booked, a term used when someone is formally charged while in the hospital for attempted murder. Just 4 days later, as this wild case made headlines, her husband Scott Schreiner was back on stage, performing like nothing had happened. At Coachella, the crowd was hyped, the band was on fire, and Scott never missed a note. Fans on social media were shocked, not just by the situation but by how composed Scott seemed despite the chaos. Can't believe Scott played Coachella with this going on at home. Legendary or cold? Not sure what to think. Rock and roll waits for no one, I guess. Scott and Jillian have been married since 2005. They've kept their private lives relatively low-key, but Jillian's work as a writer has often thrust her into the spotlight. She's written about everything from her experiences in the Prince of Brunei's harem to her deep-dive investigations into the minds of serial killers. Her memoirs and crime research have earned her a loyal following and multiple media appearances. But this time the headlines are all about her. The true crime community is stunned. Jillian, who made a career out of exploring dark stories, is now at the center of one. People are asking, was this a mental health crisis? Was it a misunderstanding? Or is there a bigger story behind what happened? At this point, no motive has been shared publicly. The LAPD is continuing its investigation, and Jillian's legal team has yet to make a statement. As for Scott, he's remained silent on the situation and continues to perform with Weezer. No public comment, no visible signs of turmoil. Just business as usual, even as his personal life is in total upheaval. Legal experts say this case is full of complications. Jillian was at her own home when the police saw her armed. Officers had been called to the area looking for completely unrelated suspects. That makes the confrontation unusual and legally complex. While police say the use of force was justified given the perceived threat, others are questioning the details. Why was she armed? What led her to point the weapon? Could she have misunderstood the situation or been in distress? This case is developing fast, and more information is expected in the coming days. One thing's for sure, it's a story that blurs the lines between celebrity, true crime, and personal tragedy. Stay locked in right here on Unleashed Hollywood News. We'll keep you updated with every twist and turn in this ongoing saga. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell, because in Hollywood, the real drama is off the stage.